Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Dragon's Dogma. I'm chasing down this NPC here. This is in New Game Plus. So last time we ended up... Nope, come back here. We ended up wrapping up the Everfall stuff. Oh, come back. I want to talk to you. There we go. So last time we ended up wrapping up the Everfall stuff. We went and became the Seneschal and then killed ourselves, and then Lucy became us, and then the cycle continued, and this whole really cool thing kind of wrapping the whole theme of the circular story together. And now I'm in New Game Plus, which fits right in. So I'm at the very beginning of the game. We had to just, take Rook, you can see in the back there, our level 6 pawn or whatever, to the encampment here, and then we had to go fight a big old, mostly dead Cyclops as a test to prove ourselves to the Pawn Legion and blah, 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 blah. I have not yet gone to Grand Soren. I have to do the escort quest where we take the Hydra head to Grand Soren. I'll do that off camera because you guys don't need to see that nonsense. But I did have Elvar here come talk to me, and he reminded me there are a couple of quests here at the very, very beginning of the game that we missed on my first playthrough. So I'm going to grab those now and show those off. So as he's mentioning there, the chief worries after Quina. Yes, she went into the forest. So Quina went into the forest, and we need to go find her. That is one quest. The other quest that we missed, and doing that quest will open up Quina's whole series of quests, her whole quest line, because we missed that whole thing. The other one that we missed, I believe we can do now, is an escort mission. A different escort mission. We need to assist Madeline and take her from here to the encampment. And then I think, again, we have to do an escort quest to take her from the encampment to Grand Soren after we have that open as an option. I'm not certain that we can do it yet.
This is a place quite restful to
But I believe we can. Yeah, there she is.
This is a fine bit of fortune you've come into. Fie. If only there was some hero to aid a poor, unfortunate lass such as I.
That's convenient.
Oh, I know.
We are a hero.
You took up steel and drove the dragon from Cassidus, yes? I heard about that. And of course you know me. I come here now and again to restock my wares. You do recall me, yes? Madeline? Finest peddler in all Grancis? Ravishing beauty of legend and song? Madeline. Well, no matter. I've bigger problems. These are dark days, so terrible as to drive even I to the brink of tears. And yet, just when I need the aid of one both clever and strong, you arrive. Truly, fortune means us to partner together. Don't you agree?
Yeah, sure.
Only a fool could mistake the thread of destiny what links us. You will be my savior true, and after me, the world entire. And with that, we must be off. I trust you know of the encampment outside the village. I must travel there with all speed, but the wilds are perilous of late. Would you see me there safely?
Hooray! Escort quest. This quest is not too bad. It can take a while because Madeline has to stop and examine absolutely everything that you walk by, or that she walks by. So she'll stop and, look at rabbits and maybe pick up items off the ground and, wander off and get attacked by goblins and things like that. She kind of is like a child with ADD. I think we could just... Can we just grab her and take her? I think we can. We don't move super quick, but I think this is actually going to be one of our... Nope.
Aha, gold!
Yeah, see, she's going to do that.
Now there's a fine treat.
I think if we just stay far enough ahead of her, she'll try to catch up to us. I hope that's going to happen. Usually she wanders off and looks at all sorts of crap. That's okay, though.
Ah, gold.
Don't know what goblins my party is shouting about. so we'll do this, and then we will head off
There's
to
Odd here.
the Witchwood. Oh, come on, please. No, don't go the other way. Yeah. I maintain that picking her up and carrying her is probably going to be the fastest way to get her to the encampment. I believe... Well, I don't know. I think grabbing her might lower our affinity with her.
What's the bit of this place?
Which is kind of okay. At least we're making progress, right?
New roads. We'll need Quina's help for this.
Come on,
Let's ask at the village.
come along.
Success.
There we go.
And all thanks goes to your fine work. We'd best be inside, don't you think?
I believe there's going to be a follow-up quest that we have to do as well, where she... Well, I don't know. We'll see. I kind of forget the order of quests here. Talk.
This may sound untoward, but have you aught in the way of coin?
Okay, that's what I thought. She needs money to start up her shop.
Please, I must make for the capital, but times are dark and my purse light. It's a terrible curse being poor. Times are it takes all I have just to keep the tears back. Will you spare some gold? I would repay you, of course, at some point, most likely.
Now, 1,000 gold is nothing to me right now, but at the very beginning of the game, that can be very, very
I
spendy.
am so very much in love with you at this moment. A woman's heart is a dangerous creature, but you know well how to tame it. Oft has it been said, a poor life is a happy one. I have never found this to be true. If ever fortune sees you to Grand Soren and me to setting up my shop, you must come visit. I shall even give you a discount. A small one. You'll find naught but the finest way.
Cool, so we could potentially buy things from her here, and in fact... I think it might be a good idea to do so. I'm going to buy some of her curatives, because these are going to be good to have in mushrooms, stamina drench, and probably back fat oil too. These are going to be good to have in Bitter Black Isle, I think.
You'll find naught but the
I don't think I care about anything else that she has. Other than just like curatives, we have pretty awesome equipment, so I'm not too worried about anything else.
You'll find naught. Thank you very
Do you need help getting to Grand Soren? Or do you do that on your own? I forget. She might do that on her own. Let's assume that she does that on her own. I don't really care about doing any other side quests or anything. Not yet, at least. And certainly not on camera. I don't want to waste any additional time. But we are going to go talk to Quina. She went to the forest seeking herbs and medicinal cures to help us with our heart removal problem. So we're going to head into the Witchwood and see if we can find her and help her out. The villagers are worried because she has not come back to the village in a while. So that's what we're going to be doing. I will swoop by and grab some grapes, because if we let them sit in our inventory and get kind of moldy, they do make for some pretty good curatives when we turn them into wine. And again, everything in Bitter Black Isle is just going to hit us like a truck. Like, there are some really, really tough enemies in there. Whereas everything out here doesn't really do much damage to me anymore. As evidenced by that boulder taking off almost no
Why have you come here?
damage at all. Oh, right, and then I'm not a magic archer right now because we have not actually found a place where we could change vocation yet. We can't do that until we get to Grand Soren. I don't really care about fighting these guys, so I'm going to just avoid them, I suppose. It's a tough habit to break, not attacking everything on sight.
Fresh meat.
I'm so used to wanting to just mop the floor with all these enemies. Yeah, so we don't even have Immolation or Flame Shroud or whatever that's called, which is kind of sad. The other thing is we cannot use our port crystals. We can't use the Fairy Stone, I guess, is more accurate. We can't use Fairy Stones until after we've gone to Grand Soren. Which is basically the main reason for why I want to get to Grand Soren.
There's no way forward save crossing here. It will be easier going searching this area now. It is shallow enough to cross.
We hit that? There we go. Forget exactly where Quina is. Which reminds me, should probably check. Oh, do we not have an actual quest for this? Well, crap. We might actually need to go back to town and get the quest for this. At this point, it's probably quicker just to go all the way through. Assuming I don't get completely lost, that is. And I already forget where to go. Is it over here? We're headed south, and I feel like that's the wrong way. It has been a little while since I've played this game. Have I mentioned that? Let's try this again. This way, I think we need to go up. I want to keep going up. There we go. There we go. That is the witch's hut. Alright, so we gotta go back to Cassardis real quick. We gotta grab the quest for track down Quina. I believe Quina will be at the beginning of the Witchwood, like where we find Valmiro all passed out for his quest. And then she requests to come in here and talk to the witch. I think, I'm fairly certain that that's how it happens. Either way, we're going to figure it out. Oh, dang it, used up all my stamina.
Standing around here. Let's have a look at her quarters.
Okay, so we gotta track down... I forget his name. Daro? Something like that? The village elder? Quina's father. Ah. It was conveniently right in front of us.
Hold, Minnow. I'd have your ear a moment. It's been a full sun since last I saw Quina. She spoke of the Witchwood to find a cure for your wound. If she's gone there for true, I beg of you, find Quina and see her back safely, ere some ill befalls her.
Now we gotta go back to the Witchwood. And unfortunately, again, can't use fairy stones. So we gotta take the long way again. Which really sucks. I apologize for this. It'll be good to show off this quest line, though. You know what? We have tons of liquid vim. I might as well make use of some of them. Oh yeah, seeing the beach down there reminds me. I think for the Madeline quest, if you go down on the beach and you travel to the encampment that way, I believe there's fewer things for her to poke around and look at. So it might be a bit quicker? I don't know. I don't know if that's right, but I feel like that's right. I feel like that is the good way to do it. If you don't feel like just picking her up and carrying her every now and then. I'm going to use one more liquid vim. Yeah, the Quina questline is unique in that it is... it's something that you have to do if you want to get into the back half of the Witchwood. That entire area, as you saw in my first playthrough of the game, completely inaccessible. You can't get back there unless you do this quest. And I mean, it's fairly easy to miss. You do get that villager guy, I forget what his name is, the one who pops up and tells you, hey, by the way, Quina's run off and everyone's worried about her, you should come back and talk to the elder? He doesn't quite put it like that. But, man, if you don't do that, if you don't go back to Cassardus, that whole questline just gone. Which is really unfortunate. There we go.
Oh, what are you doing? You came searching for me? Forgive me. I would never wish to worry you. But I had to come. A witch walks these woods. One who understands the language of the dragon. If I may find her, I will beg her aid in healing your wound. Will you accompany me? This fog bodes ill. I would walk easier with you at my side.
Alright. Now we get to go find the witch. Again. I feel a little bit of deja vu.
Dense. Almost as if it needs to hide all the wound. It's a place rich in valuable resources, but strange.
I feel like I hear something stomping around.
Lost, even in the noontime sun.
I'm curious to know what that thumping noise is. Or was. Huh.
Few people are willing to take such risks.
Which way do we need to be going? No, we do need to be going this way. Oh, I get so turned around in this place. Oh, look at that. There we go. There we go. We didn't even have to do any crazy, like, climbing or jumping or anything. Come along.
I'll heal you.
There.
There
That
we go.
must be it. Come on, cuz.
Then this is the witch.
Hey, cutscene.
Begging your pardon, but we seek the witch of these woods. Oh? A great and aged woman? Perhaps you might have seen her?
The witch? You seek grandmother?
Your grandmother? Yes. Where might we find her? I would ask her aid in a dire matter.
She is dead. She died, as all must.
Oh. What of you then? Know you aught of the dragon? Can you read the worm speak?
Gran told me. The faith knows. It cloaks the dragon, cloaks the truth. Those who search for truth outside the faith are branded heretic.
So your grandmother told you naught of the dragon, that the faith might leave you be?
Yes,
Then it seems we must turn to the faith if we are to learn more. You have our thanks. We'll leave you in peace to return to our village.
I wonder what's inside.
It was kind of anticlimactic.
Might I know you? You seem familiar.
Also, look at that bird's nest. That was all. Yes, yes, the shortcut. Thank you, game. I forget when we can do the second part of this. It might even be right away. By the way, I believe both of these quests need to be completed before we actually go to Grand Sis, or Grand Soren. Yeah, I think these both have to be completed before we go to the capital for the first time. I think that's the arbitrary cutoff point, which is really dumb, if you ask me. What do I wish I could just use that port crystal? So we're going to go back and we're going to talk to Adaro again, let him know that we found his daughter, although she should already be back, since she was so far ahead of us, for whatever reason. So we're going to talk to Adaro, we're going to try to track down Quina and see if maybe she has the next mission for us. I would love to get into Bitter Black Isle in this video, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Quina is safe. Thank the Maker. Pray, forgive her. If she acts the fool, 'tis only 'cause concern overwhelms her sense. She's like you in that, always setting off without so much as a thought. Most like the fault of ill parenting, which makes the blame mine then, eh?
Hooray!
A Hydra, it is a...
Yes, the Hydra. Quina, do you have the next quest?
Sometimes I feel like a ship against the current. I swore to heal your wound, yet I feel I know less now than when I started. I can't stand idly by while you risk all to save us. There must be some way I might aid you, if only a little.
Then the next part of the quest probably comes later. Kill things. Yeah, these are all just kill things quests.
Are your travel preparations?
Always thought.
Okay, well. So I know this was kind of not the most exciting video in the world, but I am going to go ahead and end this here so I can do the stupid Hydra Head escort mission thing off camera, change vocation, get my magic bow back because I am really itching to be a magical archer again, probably get some pawns better than Lucy and a single useless level 6 pawn. Yeah, so I'll do that, all of that stuff off camera, and then next time, hopefully for reals, we can actually get into the Dark Arisen type content, because that'll be fun. I'm looking forward to doing that again. So yeah, thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time.